Hello YouTube. I'm truly sorry for the delay of putting out videos, but school has once again gotten to me and I've been sick for the last week, having a really troublesome fever. Not very appreciated by me, but hey, shit happens. So, what you're seeing on screen is what I've been planning for you guys these last 2 weeks. Yeah, Black Ops 2. Now, you Battlefield guys, don't be disappointed, there will still be Battlefield videos coming out, don't worry. So, this gameplay isn't very good, because I just started playing this game, and I mean, everyone is bad at a game at the start unless you're freaking Chuck Norris or MLG Pro. I am playing some domination on carrier, which is a very fun combination. So in the first round I totally destroyed the opponents, but I think that in the second round people in the enemy team left and the whole freaking Optic clan came in or something because I got wrecked. And then, I don't mean like wrecked, I mean wrecked. So, as you might notice, I'm not a good slayer. That basically means that I'm not one of those guys that go in for the kills, getting these 55-0 kill streaks. I do a thing called PTFOing, which basically means play the fucking objective. I did actually manage to get a 7k point match the first day I played this game, which I didn't record because I was just trying out the game. So, you might ask, KozaiX, why are you making this video? Well, that's because I wanted to do a kind of review of this game, because I've played the game as much as I need to make a full review of it. Though I'm not going to talk about zombie mode because I have not played it yet. So, let's start out with the areas I'm going to include in this commentary. First, I'll talk about the maps, how they work, is there enough good areas to hide in, bugs, and so on. After that, I will talk about the game modes, which I think is the most enjoyable and which are the worst. Third, I will talk about the weapons, how they are balanced, is there any OP weapons, attachments, customizations, etc. And last but not least, I will talk about the sniping, which is a really big thing in all of the Call of Duties since COD 4. I don't really have any sniper clips to show you, but I will talk about it as detailed as I can. So, let's start with the maps. As you can see on screen, there are pictures of all the maps. I will not have the time to explain all of the maps, but I will talk about 2 of them. Carrier, which I'm playing on in the video, and Hijacked, a small boat with 3 stories under deck, on top of the deck and inside the 2 houses. As you might see, the map Carrier is a jet-plane carrier boat. It has 2 stories and has a lot of crates, barrels and plate shields to hide behind. In this map, you have to be patient and not rush too much. I did that in the second round and that was a huge mistake. So take your time when you're rushing an objective or want to get to the enemies. Why, you may ask? That's because there are a lot of good places to put down turrets and guardians on this map. And if you're not cautious enough, you will die by them. And you can hellglitch a lot, that's another reason. So, let's move on to the second map, Hijacked. As you can see in the picture, it's a very small boat. That means it's a small map, which makes it extremely fun. This is more of an open map on the sides, and when you get inside the so-called houses, it gets more compact and you can hide behind a lot of stuff. This makes it a very good map for variation, and I have seen people get sick kill streaks on this map. You might compare this map to MW3's Dome, but it's even smaller. In general, I think all the maps are well balanced and have good spawns, which is a big improvement from its predecessor. I don't really like the map Yemen though, but that might just be me. I don't think it has a good layout, and sometimes the spawns are just really fucked up. That's the only map that lacks in my opinion. So now, let's talk about the game modes. The game modes in COD Black Ops 2 are TDM, Free for All, Domination, Demolition, Kill Confirmed, Hardpoint, Headquarters, Capture the Flag, and Search and Destroy. In all honesty, I probably only play half of these game modes, which is TDM, Free for All, Domination, Kill Confirmed, and Hardpoint. That's because I just don't like the others. I'll probably try to give them a chance later on though, because it's good to be able to play everything. So most of you probably know how all of these game modes work, and if you don't, you should probably find out. I want to talk about my favorite game mode, Hardpoint. The goal is to gain the most points by holding a point of the map, which changes every 30 seconds to 1 minute. This allows team to come back if they are having the bad side of the game, also called losing. That's because if all of the enemy team is at one hardpoint and the hardpoint switches, it's easy for the team not holding the last hardpoint to rush for the new one. Yeah, that got a lot of info quickly, but yeah. And and they might come back and hold it the whole time it's active. This makes this game mode very exciting both for Slayers and PTFOers. So now, let's talk about the weapons in Black Ops 2. I just have to say that Treyarch did an amazing job in this area. You can use all the weapons without being scared to die, except maybe for the crossbow and the ballistic knife. But they have balanced out the weapons so amazingly well that I was shocked when I first tried this game. They did it so that if you're first into a gunfight, you win probably 75% of them. The other 25% are just if the enemy turns 180 degrees on you and drop shot you or something. And if you do that 1,000 times, 750 will be kills. So yeah, that's just a brief estimate. So let's talk about my favorite weapon so far. I'm just level 29 or something for the moment, so I have not had the opportunity to try every weapon out yet. So my favorite gun is the PDW-57. It's a great gun, which sits in the category submachine gun. It has a 50 ammo clip and 150 ammo in total. I like to use it with an adjustable stock and a fast mag, as you can see in the picture. And this is also to show the weapon customization in this game. It is very good and you have a lot of different stuff to choose from, but you're limited to only use 10 items as a class, so that you cannot make a too OP class, which is good and bad in my opinion. So, as you see, the image just changed. It's time to talk about sniping. My favorite sniper is the DSR-50. It's a bolt action sniper with 5 bullets in the clip. Its original scope is very easy to use, which is a very good thing. This rifle kills with a single bullet from the waist and above. This fact based on my experience. This is the only sniper you would want to use in my opinion, because the other ones are just not as good. As you might see, I have not played a lot with the sniper since I only have one attachment on it, and that is basically because I'm not very good with it yet. So, let's get to the point that people are actually interested in. Can you quickscope? Can you trick shot? Can you do collaterals, etc, etc? Yes, everything you can do with a sniper in, for example, MW3, you can do in Black Ops 2. So, if you like sniping in all the other Call of Duties, you will like sniping in Black Ops 2. I have to admit that it feels really good when you get a kill with a sniper rifle and you just want to continue to slice them players with your sniper. But as I said, I'm not very good, so I get too self-confident and well, I die. There is one more area I want to cover in this review. It's that this game has changed dramatically from any COD games. To win games now, you can't just kill, kill and kill. You have to play the objective, because the weapons have changed. Most assault rifles kill with 45 bullets, so it's like impossible to get those long kill streaks unless you have played Call of Duty since the first Call of Duties. Sure, you can go get your streaks, but you won't help the team out at all. And for those who play the objective, you do actually get rewarded for that now. The Call of Duty makers finally came up with the idea that, hey, we should probably put in score streaks instead of kill streaks. That way, people will actually play the objective. To that, I say thank you. Finally, they came up with something new that was smart. Finally, people will get awarded for helping the team out. So now that we have covered all the errors, let's make a quick overview of the game. The game has good balanced weapons and maps. It does not contain very much bugs and is well developed. They took a lot of thinking into this one. I do really think this is the funniest Call of Duty game of them all, because of the fact they put point streaks instead of kill streaks in it. So, to give this game a grade, I'll probably give it an 8 out of 10. Guys, you must know that if I was to put a 10 on something, that thing had to be absolutely perfect. So, an 8 out of 10 is very good for this game, and I really recommend all you guys to buy it. It's a really good game. That was all I had to say this wonderful day. I'm KozaiX, and I'm out.